Steelers eye Shedeur Sanders as quarterback of the future while Deion Sanders dismisses top draft pick teams as undesirable destinati. A pivotal moment in the evolution of a storied football franchise is unfolding as an exciting quarterback prospect captures the future aspirations of the team. The potential arrival of Shedeur Sanders represents more than just a new player. It symbolizes a calculated shift toward innovation and revival in a challenging position. Emerging prospect, all eyes have turned to Shedeur Sanders, an agile and dynamic athlete whose unpredictable rise in draft evaluations has sparked considerable debate. Fluctuating opinions on his draft stock have positioned him as both a tantalizing opportunity and a subject of scrutiny. Despite these uncertainties, his recent visit to the team has reinforced his potential role as the ideal candidate to seize the reins and redefine the quarterback position. Deion's candid assessment in a refreshingly unfiltered commentary on the dynamics of modern draft strategies, Deion Sanders offered a nuanced perspective on where true change can be cultivated. The front offices are consistently bad when they make not intelligent moves. When they find themselves in this place of picking early every year, you have an opportunity to provoke change, and you don't when the opportunity is laying right there before you, he remarked. This insight not only underscores his critical stance towards teams chronically positioned at the top of the draft order, but also hints at a strategic preference for environments willing to embrace bold, transformative decisions. Pittsburgh's strategic direction amidst a setting where traditional approaches have stalled progress. The franchise appears ready to explore unconventional paths. The growing interest in bringing Sanders into the fold is emblematic of a broader desire to reimagine the offensive blueprint. This proactive maneuver is viewed as a potential turning point, where a fresh perspective might help usher in a new era of competitiveness and calculated risk-taking. The organization's willingness to pursue a quarterback with his unique profile signals an appetite for change that could elevate both the team's internal dynamics and its standing in future competitions. Looking ahead as the season approaches, the potential integration of Shedeur Sanders into the quarterback role carries implications far beyond individual performance. It embodies a strategic pivot toward instilling long-term vision, challenging traditional paradigms, and embracing the audacity required for rebuilding success. The dialogue sparked by Deion's passionate observations invites a broader contemplation of what constitutes intelligent management and the courage to deviate from established paths. In many ways, the unfolding narrative serves as a reminder that in the realm of sports, sometimes the boldest moves are the ones that redefine the future. Shedeur Sanders reveals how Mike Tomlin resembles Father Deion after Steelers visit. While visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday, Shedeur Sanders got to spend some time with head coach Mike Tomlin ahead of the 2025 NFL Draft. The former Colorado star came away impressed, and he sees some similarities to his dad. Deion Tomlin's track record in Pittsburgh is well known. Since taking over the franchise in 2007, he does not have a losing record as head coach, amassing a 183-107-2 record in that time and leading the Steelers to a Super Bowl 43 title in 2008. Tomlin is one of the NFL's most well-respected coaches, and Sanders saw firsthand how his mentality translates to the rest of the Steelers. But there were also parallels to Coach Prime at Colorado that stood out. The Steelers were great, Sanders said on NFL Network's The Insiders with Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport.
I understand now.
I understand why they win so much, why Coach is the way how he is. He resembles Dad a little bit. They have the same principles. Sanders previously pointed out the similarities he saw between Tomlin and his father during an appearance on Up and Adams with Kay Adams. He said the biggest takeaway from his visit with the Steelers is the mentality Tomlin brings and how it translates to the rest of the staff to create a winning culture. With that, he saw some Deion Sanders. Understanding the mindset of why they win a lot, Shedeur Sanders said. Just how he is as a person with the value that the team has and what he's preaching from his staff down is similar to my dad. Sanders put together a standout senior season at Colorado in 2024, leading the nation with a 74% completion percentage. He also totaled 4,134 passing yards and 37 touchdowns while leading the Buffaloes to a bowl game as part of an impressive turnaround under Coach Prime, finishing 8-4 while making the Alamo Bowl. Sanders' draft stock is shaping up to be an interesting discussion in the lead-up to draft day later this month. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. ranked him as the No. 1 quarterback on the board in his latest big board, but projected the former Colorado star to go No. 9 overall to the New Orleans Saints in his 2025 NFL Mock Draft 4.0. If he falls out of the top 10 though, Sanders could wind up dropping to Pittsburgh with a No. 21 overall pick. Of course, the Steelers are also squarely in the mix to sign free agent quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Although a decision is still looming, chatter continues to grow about a deal between the two sides. Giants legend delivers strong verdict Travis Hunter and makes a bold demand from HC Brian Daboll, looking forward to this stud running it in the league. Patriots legend Julian Edelman posted this about Colorado wide receiver/cornerback Travis Hunter. Hunter has been a dominant force in college football, and winning the 2024 Heisman Trophy only adds to his dual-threat appeal. But that versatility also presents a challenge. Any team eyeing him in the 2025 NFL Draft must fully understand his abilities and make a tough decision on how to use him. Analysts continue to debate his value. Rumors link the New York Giants to him as they hold the No. 3 pick in the first round. Reports say the team is actively pursuing a top receiver. On Thursday, Super Bowl winner and Giants legend Michael Strahan sat down with Carmelo Anthony at the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. He was asked what he would have done if he were in the shoes of head coach Brian Daboll. Reflecting on the Giants' current situation, especially with new QB Russell Wilson now in town, the legend shared his thoughts. His reply was simple: I would let him play both sides of the ball, but not all the time, not every package. I think he's more of an impact as a wide receiver. He's more of an impact, and he's a shutdown type corner. But I just think if you're going to use his energy, I would use it as a wide out. That feels more right. He should only play one position. Patriots legend Devin McCourty also wants him to decide beforehand about his playing position. Irrespective of the position he plays, it's more about the stress on the body. He claimed that the NFL and college games are different, and there's an injury factor that cannot be ignored. But he hasn't changed his stance. Amid all this, Travis Hunter has reiterated his double skills by requesting the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to introduce him as wide receiver and DB in the draft. However, if he goes to the New York Giants, he could benefit more by playing with Mr. Unlimited. He's a veteran who has helped receivers like Hunter up their stock and learn how to cope with NFL pressure. Travis Hunter to the O-line?
A bold fit under Brian Daboll.
The New York Giants legend even talked about the positives for the college player in the NFL franchise. That ended with a demand for the Giants' HC, as he added, put him with Malik Neighbors, would damn near be impossible to stop. It would really be hard for their rivals. Daboll praised the college star last week and also revealed his decision: we'll evaluate him at both spots. So the debate continues, and it doesn't look like it will stop anytime soon. In 3 years of college football, Travis Hunter excelled as a receiver. In 29 starts, he recorded 167 receptions for 2,061 receiving yards and 23 touchdowns. He also added a rushing touchdown. Moreover, on the defensive side, he tallied 9 interceptions, 22 passes defended, and 80 tackles, 58 solo. The 2024 Heisman Trophy winner pairs up with the Giants' receiving core. It could lead to major success. In his rookie year, Malik Neighbors recorded 109 receptions for 1,204 receiving yards and 7 TDs. But the decision lies in the hands of the Giants' front office and the coaching staff. Will they listen to their legend? Indeed, Colorado HC Deion Sanders has already upped the stock by saying once, "Ain't nobody like Travis." Things will remain interesting till the big day in Green Bay, Wisconsin.